Alrighty. Woo-hoo. Taking a walk to the store. It is I, Moby Dick. No, it's Cat.
And Amber.
So we're gonna walk to the store today and talk a little bit about the realities of living abroad. Mainly looking at the road.
Right. Don't get hit. That's the first one.
So, let's take a walk together through the neighborhood. Alright, so we are halfway, we're across the street from the store. Decided to pull over and talk about the realities of living abroad. We talk quite a bit about different things when it comes to living abroad. Cost, which is what everybody thinks about, right? It's the first thing is cost. And we talk about food a little bit.
A lot of it.
Yeah, we talk about like housing. Like when you look up videos, that's pretty much housing and jobs. That's what everybody talks about when they're living abroad. But once you're there, what happens then? So that's what we're going to talk about today. Realities of living abroad. Right?
Yep. 5 realities to be exact.
Yeah. So the first one is your family won't come to visit.
You can hold on. You can keep on holding on, y'all. But don't plan your life around that is the key point to take away here.
Right.
It's nice if family and friends come.
Right.
And
very nice.
if so, you can, make arrangements
Hotel.
Around that
Airbnb.
once they get there. But certainly don't plan like your budget, your accommodations, your whole life around whoever is supposed to be coming to visit. Because it may or may not happen.
Right. Don't get a 2-bedroom apartment and pay that extra $100 or $200 because you think that your mom, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your best friend from high school, college, the military is going to come visit. They're not.
Right.
Unless your family is a family of travelers. Now, if your family goes on an international trip or your people go on an international trip a couple times a year, they're probably going to come visit. But they're only going to come for a week because, hey, most people only have a week of vacation, right? Max 2 weeks. So they're not going to spend 2 months with you while you live in your dream.
All right.
So tell them about some great hotels near you, great Airbnbs, and get you accommodation that fits your budget.
Right. Because the point is you want to be sustainable so that if when people do want to come visit,
you can take time off.
Right. You'll actually be able to do that. You can't do that if you're like living beyond your means outside of, your home country. That just doesn't make sense. So, yeah, live within your means for the people who are with you.
Right.
Number 2 is food. Of course, we're going to hit food. Your favorite foods are not going to be wherever you move. And you need to just get over that.
Right.
It's not that serious.
Let it go. Let it go. I miss grits. I really, 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 truly do. And polenta just does not do it for me. So every now and then I vent on Facebook and I say, oh, I miss grits. But hey.
Like every week?
No, it's not every week. It's like every 3 months. Because every 3 months I have a craving for it, right? And then I move on with my day. Because then I go get something that's local here that I wouldn't get in Mississippi, Georgia, or wherever. So I'm okay. But don't expect your local seasonings are going to be here. The things that you're just so used to when you go to Publix, Wegmans, whatever grocery store that's local for you, it's just not going to be here. And Vietnam in particular is really weird to me. Because the seasoning out is really Iraq. I mean, no shade, but there really isn't much in the way of seasoning. So your flavor profile is going to be very, very local. Fortunately, we just learn to do and we learn to move on.
At least try. Because as a vegetarian, I'm also a pretty, I like to try all different kinds of vegetables normally. And I've tried a lot of different things here. And I was like, you know what? I don't like that so much, but I did like this. So you have to try it, though, before you know. You have to try that vegetable you've never seen before or that spice that just looks strange and you don't know if you like it. Just try it, because you might.
Throw it in the pot, baby. Throw it in the pot. It's going to come out anyway. You probably done ate it at some restaurant local.
That's true.
Because, again, the spice blend is really Iraq here. All right.
All right, number 3 is, speaking of food, be prepared because you're probably going to get sick. Travel sickness is a thing. Picking up a bug as you're going from place to place, eating different things you haven't eaten before. It could happen.
It will happen.
Yeah.
Not could, it will. You will get a stomach bug at least once.
Yeah.
Be prepared. Probiotics are your friend. Start taking them before you leave the country. Take them regularly after you get here. And then do a dewormer every 3 to 6 months or so. Because, especially if you eat very local. If you eat strictly local, you definitely need to do a dewormer every 3 to 4 months. You buy your meat at the market. And when I say market, I mean the open air market, the local market versus, say, the grocery store. And even then, depending on the country, the grocery store meat gonna be a little funny too. But if you definitely shop at the market, you definitely need to do a dewormer every 3 to 6 months on average. And we do it.
Yeah, we absolutely do it. I've noticed a difference.
Right. It cleans you out.
Yeah.
Real good. But yeah, probiotics are your friend. Be open, taste everything. Use your senses, eyes, nose, taste. Sometimes I eat something, it hits my mouth, I'm like, nope, that is not for me.
Right.
It was pretty though.
Yeah, so just be prepared. And number 4 is you will have moments of doubt after you move. Like you'll wonder, did I do the right thing? Or maybe I should have been somewhere else, or maybe I should have listened to what my family said, or whatever the case may be. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen even if you stayed home. Right. You would wonder, what if I had done this? What if I had done that? And one thing that I'm not okay with is living with what if, when you could,
Right. So in those days, what I suggest you do is go be a tourist. Go explore the city. Because more than likely, you settled into a routine, right? You're working every day. You may be working from home. And when I say home, your couch, your bed. And so you've probably been inside for a few days, maybe even a few weeks. With quarantine, a few weeks. But on a regular basis, you've probably been inside a few weeks, a few days. And you're just a little bit low. Go. Take a day off. Take 2 days off. Take 3 if you need to. Remember to always take a vacation while you're living your dream. Because a lot of people seem to think that they ask us, how you doing? What are you doing? We're working. We living. We're doing our life. We're just like you. We're not on vacation over here. So we have to remind ourselves to take vacation days, to take a day of rest, to take a day of self-care. Go be a tourist. Go find yourself again. Remind yourself why you chose this particular country, right? This city in this country, right? This neighborhood in this city in this country. Just go, like I said, just go be free.
Yeah.
That's what you move there for, to be a little bit freer, a little bit lighter. Make friends if you can, get into the community, local friends, expat friends, be above and beyond. You have to, unless you're one of the people who's just an introvert and you're comfortable in your space, this does not apply to you. But for everybody else, get out, make some friends, be a tourist, take a day of vacation, take a week if you need to, recenter yourself, and then go forth.
Yep. And number 5, y'all, is...
This is the most important one.
It is. You may wonder, what if I don't go to the right country? Or what if I went to the wrong country?
Right. It happens.
I chose the wrong place.
Right. This isn't for me. Pack up and leave. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. Just as easy as you move there, you can move away to somewhere else. Move to the neighboring country. We did slow travel, right? We are experiencing slow travel. We did typically 3 months to 6 months in every place that we've been, and that's been great for us. And I think that should work for a lot of people. If you jump every week, you're not going to get a chance to rest. You're not going to get a chance to see the country that you're thinking about moving to. So go plan for 3 to 6 months. Look at everything. Get the seasons. Even though it's hot here, there are seasons. It gets a little bit cooler, a little bit hotter, a little wetter. So yeah, but if it doesn't work, it didn't work.
Yeah, you can always change it.
Pack that bag and go.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in whatever country you're in. There's always a neighboring country. You're not in the U.S. anymore, where it's just a neighboring state. You have a neighboring country. You can actually pack up and go there.
Yep.
And try something different. See if that air is better for you. If that soil is better for you to plant roots. And again, slow travel is always an option for people. You don't have to go and get stuck in another country.
Right. No, not at all. And just before you go, get in the little Facebook groups, ask in these areas, you know, what people like about it, what they don't like. Just do the research first. Go through those groups and do a search for different key items that you'd be interested in, that you want to know more about, and see what people are talking about in those groups for that country on Facebook. And yeah, and at least get an idea and then go. Just
Jump.
go. Yeah.
You have a great time. Life is to be lived, live it to the best of your ability. And this is us talking about the realities of living abroad in the middle of the day.
It's real.
Penang, Vietnam, with all the motorbikes and people going grocery shopping. We're going to the grocery store. Well, maybe we'll take you in there. Maybe we'll see. Anyway, subscribe, like, share. This is Wondering